my wife is an amazing cook, and yeah, and she's we're foodies, so anything that she prepares and is absolutely fantastic. But I love to eat, and in real life, and so a favorite, I don't know. Let me get back. What was that? I was thinking there was something that I really like that my wife makes. It's this thing that's cheese. Delicious. I was thinking that I would like to order a delicious cheese pizza right about now. You think we can make that happen? Nope, can't think of it.
Thank you. Listen, next question.
Hi, it's nice to meet all of you. And the question's for all of you. Do you think it's kind of bullshit that like some of the characters got like a power up just in time for the Tournament of Power? Like, how is Android 17 that strong all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's make believe. It's not real.
Because it's showbiz. Oh no, the tournament's coming up. They're not at the right level. I don't know. Power them up. Okay. That's my impression of, I don't know, that even sound like a Japanese executive producer, but that sounds like a Hollywood guy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. They get these, and then, you know, Gohan gets his powers unlocked with the Supreme Kai. And
yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Rio?
Yeah. So I think it can't be avoided because they all want to get strong too. So and they are kind of teammates. So I hope they all get strong too.
Yeah, we all get stronger together. All right, next question.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. First of all, I wanted to say thanks for giving me an awesome childhood.
You're welcome.
As well as my dad said hi.
Your parents and I are so proud of you.
I wanted to ask, who was your favorite trainer for Goku or Vegeta, basically?
Oh, yeah, I'm really enjoying. I mean, maybe it's just because it's new. I mean, King Kai would be probably my favorite, but I really love this whole Whis, and the fact that like Whis is doing like therapy with them. You're too aggressive, and you need to relax, or you need to not be as relaxed. You know, he's like trying to actually psychoanalyze them as he trains them, and the mockery around that. And so I find this train also because it's so mysterious. What is the limit of Whis' power? What do the God mode powers delineate? Yes, he's faster and he's stronger. Is there a new move, or is there some like there's so much mystery around it? And how will we train them in interesting ways that's way different than King Kai or Master Roshi? So I have to say it's going to be, the Whis would be the trainer. Plus the symbol's really cool. So
yeah, I defer to his answer on that. That was going to be, literally was going to be my answer
oh, wow.
too.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love, if anything, I love Vegeta begging Whis to train him. That's probably one of my favorite scenes in Super so far.
That's right. Oh yeah.
To crack an egg.
I think Vegeta is always trying to train myself alone. So, does he have any teacher?
They're all dead.
Yep. I'd like to think that his teacher might be
Yeah,
maybe his
in a
spaceship.
way, teacher, maybe not, but Goku. And
inspires.
They need each other. Goku and Vegeta maybe train each other.
Undersized.
No. He's what?
No.
2 syllables. No.
Goku and Vegeta have this relationship where they heighten each other because they're rivals.
True.
So I think in that aspect,
Rivals, very, very important. And 名前が出てこないんだよな。名前が出てこないんだよな。あれ。
Sorry, name's skipping my head right now. I'm thinking
My
about
God. Sorry to keep you waiting. So.
We can come
Do you
back
mean
to
that
it.
Goku and Vegeta need each other because they train each other? And therefore, they've even said so on the show. Like Vegeta will say, I would destroy this clown if he wasn't...
鍛えられてるから、だからある意味では悟空もそうだし、かな。あとピッコロじゃなくて一番勝てなかった人。なんつったっけ？
So, like I said, Goku, because they fight each other and heighten themselves. And the names,
どうしても勝てなかった。
there's a guy that Vegeta couldn't beat. It's just skipping my head right now. It's anyone that might have some names
Who
out there?
couldn't Vegeta beat?
Oh, this...
Boo. Go through lists. Boo, Cell.
映画に出てたやつ。
He couldn't beat
Frieza.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Sorry, I forgot his name. Sorry.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Frieza. だからそういう意味ではフリーザもそうだけどどうしても戦って勝てなかったでどうしてもあの人に追いつこうというそれがやっぱりある意味の先生ではあるのかもしれない。
So yeah, Frieza is a guy that Vegeta couldn't beat, and he's always trying to strive to become better than him, stronger than him. So in that sense, he's also a kind of teacher for Vegeta.
Yep. All right, let's go to our next question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. It's an honor to meet all of you. My question is, given how far you guys have progressed in the series, do you guys think that you have any specific moment that you say is your favorite at this point in time?
From what we recorded, we were at a point where one of my favorite moments for this... Are you talking about Super, right?
Overall.
Or for the whole series?
It can be for Super or for like overall.
Well, my favorite two things of all time are Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Though I think that's just the best work I've ever done. I think it's the best that Dragon Ball has to offer, even though all of it's great. And then the series, I love comedy and I love playing King Kai for comedy and I love the battles and fighting. But anytime Goku is just doing stupid, he forgot his tractor, he doesn't know how to use a cell phone, he's just being a goofball, he busts through the wall, Vegeta's doing what? And he's just freaking out like the Kool-Aid man. I can barely do it right now. But all those moments are just like, I am so excited and so happy. And I love Vegeta going on vacation. I think that, and he was such a good boy. He did not destroy the mosh pit. And he just flew away without killing anyone. That is a major growth point for Vegeta. That was awesome.
I've been to Walt Disney World. I know how he feels. It's painful.
What is your favorite moment so far in Super
Well,
or the series?
I remember the scene. I said to Trunks, I've never hold you, Trunks, before in my life, so let me hug you. And come. That's my favorite scene.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
Which is really funny because Vegeta, it's almost the same as my favorite moment, and that's when Vegeta and Goku are fighting when he's Majin. And it's the most epic fight in Dragon Ball Z. And at the very end, Vegeta also goes, bonk, on the back of his head. And that was such a great moment for me. Like, he won for a moment.
Do you have one, Jason, so far?
There's a couple, but there's one scene that I always go back to, and it's on the extended version of Battle of Gods, and it's really where we meet Beerus for the first time, and there's that just extended scene of him just waking up but not really being awake yet. And for me, that was sort of foundational in terms of the voice of Beerus. So if I'm ever sort of questioning, am I veering a little bit, I will go back to that scene to just revisit, because I feel like that was the kernel of what became Beerus, and I always want to kind of hit that as a touchstone. I really love where we're going now, and the stuff that recently aired with his discovery of pizza. Because to be honest with you, when we did that section in Resurrection F, it was all right. I wasn't like completely satisfied with it, I guess you might say. And I think the chance to come back to it in Super gave us a chance to really tease that out and make it just completely ridiculous. And I love the sort of the contrast between the deadly serious, about to blow your planet up Beerus, and then suddenly the please, why don't you let me have some more of that pizza? What's, it's like, what? It makes no sense, and it makes perfect sense.
Well, Jason, if you're lucky, you'll get to do it all again when they release Dragon Ball Super Kai. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But see, then it'll be abbreviated again, and it'll be back to what it was in Resurrection F.
I think you brought up a really
Thank
good
you.
point about the extended version of the movies. Like, there's actually, who hasn't seen the extended version? Who only watched the theatrical version? Like, you got to see the extended stuff. And then not only that now, you have to watch Super.
Before I'd seen Super, that it wasn't going. I thought it's the ultimate spoiler to know what's going to happen in the two first arcs. But I actually really like the way Super is told, and there are a lot of things that are really fun, and they're introducing some new elements. And the bingo song was super epic, but Vegeta trying to crack an egg like a child is still one of my favorite moments. Yeah, I really think that Super brings a lot to the table, and it's kind of critical that you watch it in order to understand what's going to be happening in the future, too.
It fills in a lot of gaps, too, like what you might wonder about during the movies, because they tell it from different angles, the same, the Battle of Gods Resurrection F story, and some other, interstitial stuff, such as The Vacation, which is fascinating and fun as hell. Good question.
All right, thank you. Next question.
Out of all the classic movie villains like Broly, Android 13, Lord Slug, who would you want to see come up in the series? As a cameo?
I was a little disappointed when they brought back Frieza, because I thought that we'd have something new. But then when I saw it, I realized what they were doing, and I thought it was a great idea. It was fantastic. So I do like to bring in. I would love to see more new villains that we've never heard of, who intrigue us and delight us, etc. I definitely like Cell a lot, or that would be one of my favorites. Or even bring back Dr. Gero, just raising from the dead or something. I don't know. What do you think, Rio?
もう誰も出てきてほしくないね。自分がナンバーワンでいたいから。
So for me, I don't want anyone to come back because I'm Vegeta. I want to be number one.
So is that hard dealing with Beerus and Whis right now? Because you can't be right now.
I don't think it was a good comment, Justin. No. He might go Super Saiyan. No.
あの人たちもいずれ戦うことになるんじゃないかなと思います。まだわかんないですけどね。
So I'm not for certain, but I'm expecting to fight them again later on in the series, maybe, and then we'll see how it goes.
All right.
できるなら打ち勝ちたいけど。
Vegeta will win and be number one again.
So I'd really like to see that little the android with the little pimp hat come back. Like that's who I want to see.
Do you
13, I think it was. 14. 15. Thank you. That's some deep cut Dragon Ball knowledge.
This is my own personal question for Jason. Do you think Beerus, we're talking about his character, and you're studying how he would react. Do you think he really even cares that Whis is more powerful or anything? Or
No,
that anyone is?
I don't think. I think he views himself as being the ultimate potent force of destruction. I mean, he has his job to do, and Whis has like a slightly different job to do. So it's not a question of I don't think it's a question of like sort of looking at Whis and going, oh, he's more powerful than me, and I don't think we know how that really teases out yet. But I think he's comfortable in his own skin. I've said before that I think Beerus is a force of nature. And what we see, like his reactions, his idiosyncrasies, the way he fights, his personality, that's really just sort of a sentient face on something that is it's beyond persona. It's the ultimate destructive force. Like we would think of as a hurricane or an earthquake. He's a star killer. He's a star destroyer, a planet destroyer. So I think that I think that for Beerus, Whis is a conduit. I mean, he needs Whis. For him, Whis enables him to destroy more efficiently.
Do you think,
So.
Jason, when I was playing Goku against you in Battle of Gods Resurrection F, one of the things I noticed about Beerus as you play him across, and I don't know if you were thinking this, is that Beerus doesn't destroy the planet because he identifies in Goku the thing that Goku has, which is the lust and the love for fighting.
Yeah,
and so there's a
absolutely.
part of him that's like, well, I might actually enjoy this. This
Right,
might make my life interesting
it's
a
the
little bit.
gamesmanship that he
Yeah.
enjoys
And he
of the
respects that in
fighting.
Goku? Yeah.
Absolutely, and I think that's the point. You know, what sort of touches off this whole thing for us? It's Beerus having a dream. It's Beerus being visited in a dream by a vision. That's sort of what precipitates him coming back. You know, he wakes up early, comes back, and he's got to find this Super Saiyan God. Because why? Because it might present a challenge. It might
Which
might
he
stop
fears and
being
enjoys,
bored.
right? Is that true?
I think so. There might be some fear. I don't know if it's as much fear as it is excitement. It's
Okay.
lust for some violence.
Yeah.
It's one thing to destroy a planet, which is a giant rock hurling through space.
Right.
It's another thing to destroy something or to engage in battle
Yeah.
with something that has a corresponding force.
Yeah.
Right? I think this is exciting, especially when you're millions and billions of years old. I think I just almost did a Carl Sagan impression without trying to.
In a way, you almost just described Goku, except where Goku has just a lust for fighting for the sake of enjoyment and self-betterment. He just likes to fight to destroy something.
Yeah, and I like this idea. We were talking about this earlier. This idea that there is something about Beerus that is very similar when you talk about the way your character is sort of static in his. He just loves fighting.
Yeah.
Like he comes back to that, and I feel like that's with Beerus. There's this. When's the next challenge? When's the next thing? You know, and when's my next meal?
And then it begs the deeper question: is Goku also just a force of nature?
Which brings us back to the question
Yes.
of is Goku being, is there something down the road for Goku and Vegeta?
Inside the actor's studio.
Yeah.
Very good. Good question, Justin.
Thank you. Thank you. Take another one from the audience here.
Hello.
Hello.
I just want to say, thank you for giving me a good childhood and, good adolescent years. My question is, I don't have any bias, but so Goku's always been, one step ahead of Vegeta. He's always gone Super Saiyan. He went Super Saiyan 3, all that. What do you guys believe that Vegeta can reclaim his throne, ahead of Goku, or will he really be like one step behind Goku?
Let's let Rio start this one off.
Yeah, that's a Rio question. In a way. Although I'm sure you have an opinion, Chris.
No,
You don't.
Of course I do.
Yes. 確かにいつもちょっと遅れてるってところはあるんだけど、それが戦い続けられる、挑戦し続けられる、そしていつかは一番になる。もう一番になっちゃったらそれでおしまいでつまらないでしょ。
So yeah, if you look at it, Vegeta is one, like you said, one step below Goku, or one step slower than Goku at maybe getting stronger. But because of that, that's a challenge because he's someone's better than him, and he wants to get better. And because if you become number one, what are you going to do? There's nothing to do, right? So I think I'm enjoying that process right now.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Good question.
Yeah, I don't think if Vegeta was ever truly better than Goku, the show would just be over. Like,
Yes.
I think that's part of the it's part of the trick of that series. They're sort of yin and yang, and the only thing that's been troubling for me now is that Vegeta now knows that there's someone stronger than both of them, but he needs Goku to train with in order to succeed. I do have my problems with the way Resurrection F ended, frankly.
Because of the Charlie Brown situation?
Yeah, I wanted there to be another temporal do-over where the Whis has him go back one more time so he gets to kill Frieza, but I think it's like Scully and Mulder or any of these like famous characters that like they could never really kiss or the show would be over. It's the same with Vegeta and Goku, they can't ever kiss.
We haven't, so I think we're good.
But when they do kiss, the show will definitely be over.
Yeah.
Like, hold me, Kakarot.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
No, it's not. No, I'm kidding. That's great. I'm kidding. No, you're great, man. That's awesome.
Anyways, I just want to say my name is James. And
Hi, James.
First, before I ask my
I'm
question,
sorry.
But you said your name was Goku.
I thought it was. Because I knew it wasn't. I knew you were James.
It's
Thank you, Chris.
James
Woo, no.
Gokuson.
Yeah, Gokuson.
Son James. Okay. But anyways, I just want to say before my question, Sean and Chris, you two are my two favorite voice actors.
Thank
and
you
because
very
of
much.
that, you made the whole Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super my favorite anime ever.
Thank you very much.
So I just want to say thank you so much, all of you, for the work you've done. Seriously, and thank you for trying not to cry.
It's all right, man.
But anyways, okay. My question: in the far future of basically for the series finale, hopefully episode 1000, do you think the final battle will be between Goku and Vegeta?
I know enough about how the series is going to see how that's going to fit in, and for those of you who watched ahead, because I know there's some sort of, spoiler alert, universe tournament going on or something, and so I'm wondering, we'll be left with a Goku in one universe and a Vegeta in another, or a different, I mean, there's so many options when you start talking about parallel universes, or universi, I don't even pronounce that, but, it could. What do you think, Chris? I don't know.
I think it'd be really funny if they got to the very, very end of the series, and like Vegeta and Goku are like charging each other, and then they have these ultimate attack moves they built up over the years, and they could almost punch each other in the face, and then it just runs the credits.
And it says the end of Dragon Ball Forever. Thank you. Goodbye.
Don't tease. Don't tease us.
That's
like
the exact plot of Rocky 3.
Yeah.
You may be right on that. And then it would just have a little title at the bottom. Please watch Dragon Ball GT. I'm joking, guys. I'm thinking, come on. We don't know. We don't know
what's going to happen.
I would hope it would be.
Do you think it will be Goku and Vegeta at the end of Super?
最後には戦うことになるのかもしれないけれど、でもその勝敗がわからない形で終わるのが一番かっこいいんじゃないかなと思うな。
So yeah, I also agree that they'll probably end up fighting, but I really wish that the best way for the series to probably end is without actually knowing the end results of the battle. So just like what they said, right when you're about to attack, credits or something, because you don't want the ending, right?
Two Vegetas think alike. I like it.
We're into it.
Hey, Wink.
So I just wanted to let you know, you guys are probably at least a couple back. You're probably not going to get to answer or ask your question here. So we're going to try to get through some as fast as possible here. Let's see if we can do some lightning round maybe. And just kind of.
That's funny.
What we got? Let's do the next question.
Okay, my name is Chris. And first of all, I want to say I love all of you guys. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z for years now. I am 26 years old, and I've been watching it ever since I was a kid.
Awesome.
So I love all of you guys.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, Dragon Ball GT. What was your take on the entire series?
Well, since Toy's here, maybe tell us what went on. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know if we want to belabor this audience with Dragon Ball GT talk, but I will say this. By the time I got finished with Dragon Ball Z, I knew that Akira Toriyama didn't have much to do with Dragon Ball GT, so I actually chose to step away from directing it at that point so I could start doing some other things. But I will say, Chris Bevins came in to record Dragon Ball GT, and I have to give him a lot of credit because he was really fresh on it. He was really excited to do it, and I think the show could have been a lot worse had he not really taken the excellent care he did with Dragon Ball GT. Love it or not, I think it was well recorded, it was well produced, and it was definitely taken care of.
And I'm going to go with that answer.
Okay.
I also love all series of Dragon Balls.
Yes.
So not only GT, but also Super, other things. So I really love them. That's what I really have. That's what I really want to say.
question.
Hi, my name's Anthony, and it's actually related to the Resurrection F movie because I actually work at a movie theater, and for both Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, I took those days off so I could watch it. And
Even though you could see him for free for like 10 times, like over and over.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Now, in Resurrection F, before the movie even played, there was a featurette of the English voice actors doing lines from different movies.
Oh, from the
Step
Nerdist?
Brothers.
That was the
stuff like
Nerdist
that.
piece.
And it had me thinking for a long time. I remember vividly the scene when Goku first transformed into Super Saiyan 3.
Right.
And I've been wondering, besides that, have you guys ever had a scream off between the voice actors?
Well, we do it at work all the time practically, so I don't, I mean, I don't know. And I've actually wondered tangentially, I'm going to skirt your question a little bit because I don't know that I can answer, but I can say this. I have wondered if, we fed off each other from hearing each other. If any other actor said, oh, Sean's screaming that loud, I'm going to do this. Or Chris has said, I'm going to try to, I don't know if there's any, I was never competing against anyone. I was just trying to match the animation. But I wonder if there's any feeding off each other for.
I'm not gonna lie. There've been times when I've redone a scream, knowing that like Sean might do his scream better than mine, so I'm going to do mine better because of
I'm
that.
glad.
We've never had a scream off because that would literally be like the most torturous thing to do.
Absolutely
so
for free.
the answer to your question is no. We've never had a scream off. And nor do we want to at this very moment either.
No, not in this, especially after we've been talking for 4 days.
And to kind of add, I would actually like to wonder the same thing for the Japanese voice actor as well.
I think I think yelling and shouting is very good, and I think the passion is what I really love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
声が大きい
You know,
とかってことで
I know we brought
No,
it
wait,
up.
hang on 1 second. I have a couple of minutes left. I just don't want to make sure I get a chance to say this. I was thinking about the whole time because I'm kind of astounded by this room and the fact that I'm sitting here next to Rio and have on many occasions. And you have a guy in Japan named Akira Toriyama who's just drawn a cartoon many years ago, and here we all are. And I'm friends with a guy who I never would have known otherwise. I know, in a way, of you. And I just wanted to say how grateful I am to Akira Toriyama, Toei Animation, for creating this and changing my life. I mean, my life would not be the same without it, and Funimation especially, and in particular people that I have never really properly thanked. Gen Fukunaga, who has busted his ass to keep our cast alive and keep it consistent. He fights for you guys every day for anime, and he's been so good to us. We wouldn't have the same cast without this. I'd also like to thank Toei Animation and Lisa Yamatoya, who I've met recently, who has been so good to us and making friends with us and working with us to help make Dragon Ball great in America. And Endo-san, whose first name I can't remember, and the rest of the Toei staff, who we had a wonderful time with and making new friends. And what a beautiful thing that all started with a man in Japan with a dream who's just drawn a cartoon. And that's what life's about, and it's beautiful, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of it.
Thank you.
I was very much looking forward to coming here and seeing you all and talking to you and communication with each other. I'm really glad to be here, and thank you very much for inviting me 3 times. I'll never forget it. Thank you very much.
So
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Justin. I'm sorry.
No, I was actually about to cut off Q&A because either we do another question or I give you something for free.
Free. I go with free.
We're gonna do some free stuff.
We didn't know what his question was gonna be, but
I've got to grab.
We're so sorry, dude, in the front who I interrupted. I'll answer your question at some point if you tweet me or something. I don't know.
All right. So I showed you those figures earlier, right?
Oh, yes. We signed all these for you guys.
These are each the characters here signed. Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. Vegeta signed twice, obviously. So we have time to give 1 set of these away here today. We're gonna play a game, and I'm gonna have to trust you guys to follow the honor system here because we're all honorable fans for Dragon Ball, right? You guys know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Play some Junkin Pong? Do we want, does anybody want to lead, or should I lead this? If you guys have ever done this before, what you do, if you want to participate, you're going to stand up, and you're going to play against one of us up here. So everyone plays with us. So this is a test run right now. So I'm going to go John, Can, Pong, and you're going to shoot rock, paper, or scissors. So if I get scissors, everybody with paper or who ties me with scissors sits down. Okay? Okay?
Keep your neighbors honest.
Tie and loss sits. And then when we get down to a smaller group, then we're going to break it off a little bit here. So I'm going to do a test round right now. Honor system only, right? You got to pay attention. And I'm going to start watching you guys, though. No cheating. There you go. John, Can, Pong. So everyone, if you don't have rock, paper, you sit down. Okay? So sit down if you don't have, and keep your hands in the air. Scissors sit, paper sits. You get it? Everybody get it? Okay, let's do this for real this time. You want me to lead, or does anybody want to do this? We can alternate. Okay, let's do it.
You're
All
going to be
right, let's
playing
start
against
here.
all of us.
We'll do rounds. So first round, let's start with Rio.
Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Jan, Can, Poi.
All right, paper, scissors sit. Rocks only, rocks only, rocks only. Only the rocks stay. Okay.
Ready? I can't do it in Japanese. So, rock, paper, scissors.
Paper.
And Hitler. No, I'm kidding.
Paper stays.
He's all paper. No, I did rock, didn't I? Didn't I do rock?
All right, you guys ready for this? You ready for this? Rock, paper, scissors!
Oh, paper, you stay up.
Did you see me holding my scissor fingers up?
It's my turn. Rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh, scissors. All right, we're getting pretty low here, so I'm gonna do one so that I can, and then we'll see how this ends up. Everybody stay up, stay up, stay up. Who's scissors right now? All right, here we go. John, Can, Pong. So scissors, who's still up? Okay, everyone scissors. Come walk up to the front here. Don't run, walk. So now this is getting to the die hard, really, this is the big tournament arc here of this panel. How many we got? All right. What we got? 1, 2. Okay. We're probably going to get maybe 1 more or 2 more rounds out of this.
Yes, formidable.
You guys are really great at this.
All right. Sean, since you're in the middle right here.
Yes, you want me to move?
No, I want you to do the next one.
Oh, crap. Okay, cool. No. So we're doing rock, paper, scissors? Okay.
Yep.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors! I only know one. No, I'm kidding. I want to see if I can consistently throw you off algorithmically.
Paper?
I did rock again as a trick.
And
thank you, Goku.
Just 3 papers?
That was my trick.
So 3. All right, you 3. The paper, right here.
I don't understand this game, Vegeta.
And also, whoever did rock tied.
Are you new,
right?
Chris? No.
All right. So no, now we get the 3. So who cheated? We caught a cheat.
Cameras are rolling. Instant replay. Cameras. No. Okay.
Looks like we get. Are we claiming this? We have it on video. Well, how many people saw that? I'm gonna take audience. I'm gonna take audience for that one. I'm sorry. We have a lot of witnesses. We're going to give it to these two guys. We had a lot of witnesses. Want to keep the spare.
All right, guys.
They just go against each other then. Yeah? You call it for them. Yeah, we only have to. They get all three.
All right, I'm going to do it. Rock, scissors, paper.
Oh,
My
they
God.
both go.
Rio gets the autograph.
Okay.
Go again? Go again?
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay. You want me to do it? Okay, all right. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, both. They both lost. You're still in.
I will defeat them.
No, you're defeat them. You both lost. You're still in.
No, because they both did paper.
Well,
cut them.
one of them's got to win.
One of them has
so-
to
I'm gonna let Chris do it.
Yeah. So do we want to make them fight?
Yes, let them fight it out amongst themselves.
Ah, yes.
I will call it. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors.
There it is. Presenting this figure set right here, sir. From our friends at Bondi. These autographed Dragon Star Series
Congratulations, man.
figures. Again, the full series is going to come out this fall. You've got the Goku exclusive here that was released this weekend. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Any final words from you guys?
Thank you guys for coming. You guys are awesome. Dragon Ball forever. Keep watching. Thank you. And my special thanks to Rio Horikawa.
We're going to do a photo
Thank
with
you,
y'all
Rio.
right here with like the actors.
Thank you very
to
much.
Chris, Jason, you guys are
Turn
awesome.
this
Thank you
way,
all.
and we're going to do a photo with the audience.
Oh, we're going to do a
here.
photo with the audience. This is going to be great.
All right. And let's do one really quick one for this audience so you guys can take a photo, group photo right here. Just stand here and you can take a photo and get your cameras ready. Cameras ready. All right. Photos. I'm going to count it down. Hold a pose. 3, 2, 1. Thank you all very much. That is it for us here at Anime Expo 2017. Give another big round of applause for our special guests.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you
Dragon
guys.
Ball Z cast. Thank you so much to Toy Animation. Thank you Funimation. Thank you Anime Expo for hosting.
I love you, bro.